Welcome back to day 6 of our wonderful work from Iyanla's new book, Forgiveness, 21 Days to Forgiving Everyone for Everything by Iyanla Vanzant. Today is day 6. I forgive God. Did you ever think you had to forgive God? God's voice speaks to me all through the day. In constant communication with God, my mind is listening to the voice of God that is calm, always at rest, and wholly certain. Either God is the mind with which I think, or ego is the mind with which I think. Prayer for A Course in Miracles Workbook, Lesson 49. Today, I forgive God. Remember to find a quiet place, practice 5 minutes of stillness, do your emotional trigger list, write the 12 statements of which we will do, but always begin with prayer. A prayer of forgiveness for forgiving God. Precious Lord of the universe of life, today I ask for and open myself to receive an outpouring of your mercy and grace. I ask that you open my mind so that I will know the truth. I ask that you open my heart so that I will experience truth. I ask that you open my eyes that I will see all of the places within myself and within my life where I have been in doubt, denial, resistance, and avoidance of your presence. Because I know that you do not judge me, I ask you to allow me to feel, see, hear, think about, and know how I have dismissed, diminished, and judged you. Allow me to know and feel my connection to you. Help me to recognize my projections and to look within myself for all that I have cast onto you. Move me beyond any and all shame or blame at the deepest root level, so that I will know the joy of being in intimate union with you. Teach me how to forgive you. Remind me that in your love is my safety and freedom. I rest in thee, I let it be, and so it is. And here is our journal work for day 6. I forgive God. Our example is, I forgive my mind for thinking that God does not really exist. That's a big one. So write this down. I forgive my mind for thinking God is fill in the blank. I forgive my mind for thinking God is not. I forgive my mind for thinking God did. I forgive my mind for thinking God did not. And for judging, our example is this. I forgive myself for judging God as weak and mean and unloving for all the horrible things that have happened to me and to the world. Our writing begins. I forgive myself for judging God for. I forgive myself for judging God for not. I forgive myself for judging God as responsible for. I forgive myself for judging God as irresponsible for. And forgiveness for our beliefs. Our example is, I forgive myself for believing that God was powerless, cruel, and responsible for all the bad things that have happened to me. Our writing begins. I forgive myself for believing God should. I forgive myself for believing God should not. I forgive myself for believing God has. I forgive myself for believing God has never. Remember to review each of the day's 12 forgiveness statements out loud. This will help you identify the specific aspects of the issue that you want to tap on. Begin your tapping and do your gratitude meditation, and remember to do something good for yourself, just for you, today. See you tomorrow for day 7.